Hello and thank you for watching my video. This is another looking at how to make gold, and particularly concerning the Mystic Forge. I had quite a lot of feedback from people asking me different questions about some of the sort of strategies I used when I was doing the Mystic Forge. I've just created a video looking at the masterwork items, and I wanted to show you something to do with the rare items as well. So if we look at my inventory here, we've got some masterwork items and we have some rare items. I've done a few world events, and these are actually from some of the guild events. I actually got a lot of rares. They're all over level 76, majority level 80 rares, and all of the masterwork items are over level 76 as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to Mystic Forge the masterwork items. Again, if you look at how much each of them are worth, you've got 80 copper there, but one sort of just under 2 silver for that. The majority are around, between 1.5 and 2 silver. So let's have a look what happens when we forge them. Are we going to get any rares out of this? This is just, this is something I did on my previous video, but I wanted to show you guys that, a lot of the time it can be a bit of luck. And it can be, you might be unsuccessful. And in my last video, I was actually very, very successful. So I wanted to show you just if there is an unsuccessful chance, which is most likely going to be. I'm just going to get rid of that. Yep, so look, there you go. 5 tries and not a single rare. Now, what should you do with these rare items? Should you actually Mystic Forge them? Should you sell them? Or should you actually salvage them? You've got 3 main choices here. So let's have a look at the first option. Should we sell them? Let's go to the trading post and let's have a look at how much ours are worth. Actually, let's go just open up my inventory. Let's take a look and see how much they're worth. Now, just to give a comparison, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to show you guys the ectoplasm. I've got to go into the home page. Just so you can see as a comparison how much things are worth. A Glob of Ecto is currently worth 38 silver on the trading post. So let's see how much these rare items go for. We have just under, around 30 silver. Obviously, you've got to take into consideration, it's something I didn't mention in several other videos, the exchange fee and the listing fee. So the actual profit, although you think, okay, I'm going to get 30 silver, you're actually going to get -5, 25 silver for that. That is what you have to bear in mind, the listing fee and the exchange fee. Because what will happen, obviously, if you think, oh, okay, this is worth 30 silver, but the Ecto is worth 33, or if you get an item worth 35, for example, 35 silver and an Ecto is 33, you think, oh, yes, I'm going to make some sort of profit on this. No, you won't, because there's a listing fee and an exchange fee. All right, so just be aware of that. Obviously, that does take into consideration if you do decide to sell Ectos. So with these, as you can see, they are all under sort of 30 silver. The highest that comes close is the rifle. There's nothing else that, to be honest, I went through this earlier. I did put a couple of rares on the trading post. If you look at my transactions, what I'm selling, I am selling the Cleric's Iron Hammer of Ice, 38 silver. I actually got a Carrier Noble coat, 54 silver, and a lot of the rares sort of can be worth varying amounts. So that's pretty about that. So I'm not going to sell them on the trading post. So that leaves me 2 options. Am I going to forge them, or am I going to salvage them? So let's have a look. Let's look at the options we've got. If you decide to salvage them, because it's a rare item, you want to use the Mystic Salvage Kit if you have them. Otherwise, the best option is a Black Lion Salvage Kit. If you don't have that, then what you want to do is go to one of the vendors. If you're pretty new into the game, remember this is above level 68 only, because it's only above level 68 that you actually get the opportunity or the chance to salvage rares to get ectoplasm. So this is what this whole premise is based upon. Is a rare equivalent to an ectoplasm? But if you get the Master's Salvage Kit, you can see that's 25% chance of rarer materials, 80% chance of recovering upgrades. Bear in mind the cost of that is 15 silver. This actually obviously has 25% and 80, which, sorry, just click over that. It's exactly the same as the Master's Salvage Kit. The difference is you get 250 attempts at that, so it's definitely worthwhile getting the Mystic Salvage Kit. For those of you unsure how you get a Mystic Salvage Kit, let me just quickly show you. Because I've got plenty of these and I will actually need one soon. You get a Fine Salvage Kit, a Journeyman Salvage Kit, and a Master Salvage Kit. And you need some of these, which are Mystic Forge Stones. You get these through hitting your achievement point title. When you get open these achievement chests, you do tend to get some of the Mystic Forge Stones. You can buy them from the gem store as well, however I've never done that. So you can see here, let's open this up and we'll put these 4 in there. Remember, it takes 3 Mystic Forge Stones to craft one of these, and there we go. So we get a Mystic Salvage Kit, and that is actually worth 250 salvages, which is pretty damn good. So we've had a look and we had the option, okay, we're not going to put them on the trading post. So what about putting them in the Mystic Forge? Well, we have mostly armor pieces here. So let's go to the the trading post and let's have a look. Let's go to exotic armor. Let's say that we get really, really lucky. And the only way, the idea of actually putting things in the putting rares in the Mystic Forge is to try and get an exotic. So let's have a look, and let's have a look at the if I just bring that back up. Right, so we've got here the pricing. Okay, so we want to go. So we've got exotic armor, match my levels, exotic. So there we go. So we want armor. There we go. And I'll just need to make sure that it's any profession. Sorry, bring that back up. I'll just reset it. And 76. So here we go. So obviously you'll get a few, few little sort of accessories and that. But I mean, look at this. If you, for example, got lucky and you salvaged and you put 4 rare items into the Mystic Forge, you may get this: a Rabid Draconic Helm, 67 silver. And bear in mind that you could have put things on the trading post to get a minimum of 25 silver per go. That's at least the gold that you've put in to the Mystic Forge, and you've got out 67 silver. So currently, with regards to armor, I mean, look at all these items that are all under 1 gold. You may get lucky. Okay, I'm going to say this: you may get lucky, and you may get something that's worth a lot more, but the chances are much less than if you're salvaging for weapons. So let's go back to weapons, and we're going to set the same thing up. So level 76, and we're going to do any profession and exotic weapons. So what's the cheapest weapon? Let's go back. So there, look at the difference here. The cheapest weapon is 1.49 gold. That is significant, because if remember what I said, it's going to cost you around about 1 gold of sort of rare items to put into the Mystic Forge, and you've got a big chance to actually make money on that. Obviously, if you then decide to sell that, you're going to have a listing fee and an exchange fee, so you would probably make around 1.25. You make around 25 silver. But obviously, you might get something extremely valuable that has, you could get any of these items, that have a big sort of a sigil on there that's pretty expensive. So you've also got the chance to get a precursor, which is one of the major things in putting rare weapons into the Mystic Forge. It's actually how I got my first precursor. When I was putting in great swords, and I managed to get in get out dusk, which I then sold on the trading post. So I'm not going to Mystic Forge any of these, because it would be a bit of a waste. Even if I got an exotic armor piece, I don't think it would be that worthwhile anyway. I'm just going to put that back in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to salvage these. Okay, so let's have a look at all of these items. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. Okay, we want to make at least sort of our, imagine the ecto be sort of the cost of each being 30 silver. So just to round it up and keep things simple, 30 silver for each sort of armor piece, or for each rare item. And so what we're looking at getting rewards out of this in the equivalent of 2.7 gold. So that's what we're looking at. So here we go. So we've got an Ecto there, which is actually worth more than what that was, and 5 silk. Just for those of you who are interested, about silk, there we go. That's another 11 silver plus a major rune of strength, which is going to be around 4 silver worth that. We get 2 Ectos out of that armor piece. We've got nothing there from that one. That was pretty crap. We've got 3 Ectos from that one there. Wow, that was a big one. So we're doing well. We've got another Ecto. We're doing okay. Nothing from that one. We've got a rare trident. We're going to salvage that. We've got nothing from that. Damn it. That's really sort of... Nothing from that one, and that's going to kill me. And nothing from that one. So that was a bit gutting, really. And, this is the risk you take. So let's have a look. What do we get out of this? So we've got 9 sort of silk. Bear in mind there will be a listing fee and exchanging fee that we have to take into consideration. So we're going to round that to around 20 silver. Okay, I'm going to round it up or down. We've got, that's going to be worth around about 5 silver. So we're talking 25 silver. If we sell these, we are talking 2 gold. Yeah, it's just around 2 gold. So 2 gold, 25 silver. You've got another 4 silver. Generally, I think I'm going to come out a little bit ahead. Not by much, though. And that really showed when I had those 3 last items that just didn't get me any Ectos. I was saved a little bit. But we had 9 items. We got 7 Ectos. But we also got some silk. We got some major runes as well. And obviously some sort of mithril, orichalcum, elderwood. So it all adds up. So what we're going to do, because we salvaged these rare items, we've got these runes that we're going to use. This is, again, you can decide to sell them. I just prefer to Mystic Forge them, give me a bit of a chance of a superior one. You can sell them if it's all about the money, you can sell them. And again, nothing out of that. So a little bit disappointing this time round. And with that, I think I've actually lost a little tiny bit of money. But obviously, I gained a bit of luck. I gained some materials. And I'll have a chance at some more sigils and rares at the next time of asking. But I'm hoping this has been a little bit of a sort of, I could have made money by trading those sigils in. And I could have taken a profit there. I just like to go for those. It's relatively little difference. I didn't make too much about that. You can sell straight away. There is nothing wrong with selling straight away. It's the risk you take. And because I got this Mystic Salvage kit, it's worth my while going for that. But if you really just are concerned with, the risk and you want to play it safe, just sell your rares on the trading post and you'll get a bog standard gold. You won't get any luck, which if you look at my, if we go down to, where is my luck? Here we go. My luck is at 170%, and it's quite significant because obviously your magic find in the world actually goes up. You better chance of getting items. So there's intangible sort of benefits to actually salvaging as well. So I'm hoping this guide has been helpful for you if you're not sure what to do with the rares, whether or not it's worth salvaging, whether it's worth putting on the trading post. I'm hoping this little video has actually proven useful for you guys. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.